The issue of financial literacy is one, I think, that everybody is very concerned about. I think we see the failure of an awful lot of people to understand the mortgages as being characteristic of a society in which we have very, very sophisticated financial products, but not an awful lot of folks who really have the ability to understand exactly what they're being asked to sign. I think the most important finding we have, and it's probably not a very encouraging finding, but we were very hopeful that the workplace would be a substitute for educating our people, educating adults rather than students. And what they found was during the 1990s, in fact, more and more corporations, more and more employers were offering education to their employees, and so a lot of people felt that this may really bridge the gap. Unfortunately, what we found is that sort of post 9/11, the world has changed, and I'm not even talking about what's been going on most recently, but with foreign competition, profit margins have been squeezed, and in terms of giving employees fringe benefits, the number one benefit in terms of importance to most employees is health benefits. And health benefits have been increasing in cost at double-digit rates and are now really taxing the ability of many employers to provide benefits. So if they provide health benefits and some of them provide 401ks, they're pretty much precluded from providing very much of anything else. And unfortunately, financial education, which is not an inexpensive thing to provide the right way for all of your employees, I think that ended up getting squeezed. I think what we found is that there are some employers who are genuinely concerned about the ability of their employees to really understand the decisions they have to make in life outside of the immediate workplace. And those folks seem to be genuinely concerned and want to equip their employees with the skills that they need in order to make these decisions. There are others who may be very sympathetic to that idea, but who are under intense pressure from top management, from the board, from the shareholders, to try to maximize profits, to try to get share prices up, and they have a hard time justifying this. So the folks who are going to come out to the seminars tend to be the folks who really like to learn, largely those who are already very well educated, and they want to learn a little bit more. They want to learn how to save a little bit of money. And for the folks who really are not well educated, this type of education is incredibly valuable. And in the study, we show just how valuable it is. And these are the folks we need to get in there. And there are some folks who found ways of getting people in there. Sometimes what you need to do is find leaders among the workplace, people that others look up to, and get them into some kind of education in any way that you can. You may even have to pay them to come, give them an incentive of some type. Because when these people go back, if this really turns them on, and it really turns a lot of people on, because you're talking about things that are very important to them and giving them tips that they can really use, and they'll go back to their co-workers, and they'll tell their co-workers, oh boy, you got to go and see this thing. Boy, I can save a few $1,000s as a result of this. So we are learning better ways of getting people to do it. I do see a role for the government here. I see some tax breaks, tax incentives that can be offered to the companies to provide high-quality education by well-educated, well-trained folks whose interests are exactly aligned with the interests of the employees. So there are ways we can do something about this, but we really have to basically say, yes, this is an important issue. And I think everything that's gone down over the past year hopefully is going to be a wake-up call that will get folks to say, yeah, this issue of financial literacy is important. We really have to do something about it.